Hey, I just want to share a quick video on what a coach that is doing their job right can do for a casual trail rider like you. I've done a few lessons with Amber. She's a good friend here in Minnesota, and she's pretty new to trail riding. She just wanted to have more confidence to ride her bike on the trails without falling every few seconds. One of her biggest frustrations was just turning, especially turning tight at slower speeds. So she was unsure what the proper technique was at first, but then I showed her and she started feeling a little bit more confident, but then she'd come back the next time and go back to her old ways and still thought she was doing the same thing. When she was making a turn, she would either overshoot the corner, she wouldn't be able to turn as tight, or she'd have to put a foot down because she's leaning over too much. But after pointing out that her body position, she was sitting a little bit too far back and she was kind of leaning with the bike, which makes it feel like the bike is going to tip over or slide out from underneath you. So this wasn't really confident inspiring. But when I showed her where she needed to place her body while turning, she instantly felt more comfortable, and I could visually see a huge difference. She wasn't instantly way faster, but she looked, and what she said was she felt a lot more comfortable on the bike. It didn't feel like the bike was controlling her. She was in control of the bike while turning. What I did was identify what she was doing with her technique, how it needed to be adjusted, and then had her go out and practice it right away. And this can be done online too, because that's what I do with my virtual dirt bikers school. I offer personalized coaching so that even though you're watching a video online, you may not think that a virtual online school will be able to translate well to you learning. You might think that, well, online videos, they're not going to help me as much as being in person. But when you submit a video and I see it, I can visually see what you're doing and then critique you or confirm what you're doing is right or wrong, giving you immediate feedback so that you can go out and correct it the same day, seeing instant results. Some people, they can just watch a video and go out and pick it up right away, and it's really easy. But not everyone can. If you're trying to figure out on your own, this can be a problem if you're just watching a video and going out and trying to copy it, because you might think that what you're doing is right, but in reality, it's not quite right. That's what I did. I tried to figure it out on my own, and I did. Eventually, it took years. So if you don't have years, maybe you're an older rider, 50, 60, 70 years old, and you just want to stay safe, not get hurt, but you want to have more comfort and confidence, well, trying to figure out on your own might take a long time, where if you have a coach guiding you along the way, you will be able to identify the techniques that are holding you back, and you'll be able to see and feel improvement in a matter of days or weeks and not years. For example, if you watch a video on how to turn, you may find that, well, you want to sit forward on the seat. So if you're just sitting like this, you're like, oh, I need to sit forward, and you go like that. A lot of people think that, oh, right here is sitting forward. But when you're sitting right here, you're not getting as much weight on the front end as you could. So if you're having front tire traction problems or it's hard to turn at low speeds, you probably need to sit even more forward. So I'm basically sitting on the tank here, and that was one of the things that Amber, my student, was struggling with, because she was starting like this and then moving forward, but then she was still just in the middle of the seat and wasn't putting enough weight forward. And when you have a coach that can point it out, you can see results a lot faster. And if you are a casual trail rider that wants to learn how to ride with confidence without taking years to learn, you should check out this video. This one right here. I'm Kelly Fagan from MX Hideout. Ride safe, have fun.